launched a channel and we still haven't figured out a satisfactory way of getting all 5 of us.
There was simply no larger sofas than this sofa. Let's talk about our 7 favourite precious list memories.
Yeah, we're good at list videos.
I can only think in lists, so
Bless
just as
them,
well.
they can only think in 7 now. When they go to the shops, they have to buy 7 things and only 7 things.
Yeah.
So if they want more, they have to go back and back and back.
Shall I tell you about my favourite Outside Extra video? It is when we went to Ubisoft as a group and we played Star Trek Bridge Crew VR together.
Yeah.
25, please, Mr. Mike.
Oh no! Reverse, Mr. Mike! Pull reverse, shields up! Torpedoes away!
My memory of that day was like the setup was enormously complicated because we had capture from like 4 different VR headsets. We had like microphones dotted around the room. There were cameras all over the place and things like that. It took a lot of setup, but when we actually finally played that game, I don't think I've ever laughed so hard. I genuinely was like crying.
You filled your VR
Yeah, I
headset
filled my
with
VR
tears.
headset with tears because I was laughing so hard. Before we even got into the game, I was crying laughing because we were all playing pretend musical instruments.
Oh
in
yeah,
VR.
yeah, that was the best.
And it was just absolutely hilarious.
I think that might genuinely be the hardest video I've ever edited because we rocked up with like such cowboys. We had like 5 different microphones, all recording to different methods, and like 2 of them failed.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was and all the different perspectives.
And that was, I want to say, the finest VR experience anyone has had anywhere at any time.
I think that's when the true potential of VR was made obvious to me, which is that you can just muck about.
Bit of a more recent one, this, but one of my favourite Outside Extra streams during the recent unpleasantness.
The recent
Which one?
The pandemic,
Wait,
I mean.
is
If
the
I
recent-
just say unpleasantness, it sounds like you've gone through a terrible, terrible spat.
It's the recent unpleasantness Outside Extra. Is that what you're saying?
That's what we call them behind their back, the recent
The recent unpleasantness.
Not
Right.
even that recent anymore.
During lockdown, you did a fabulous stream in which you tried to remember all the Pokemon. No, 150.
Oh yeah, 150. Yeah, that's
And
right. That wasn't a live
that
stream.
Oh, it
thank-
wasn't a stream. It was
thank
recorded.
goodness.
Like, it looks
Yeah.
like a stream, but no, it's not a stream.
Yeah.
Because about 2/3 of the way through, or 4/5 of the way through, you both just kind of enter a weird dreamlike trance state.
Yes.
When you try and go inside your
Yes.
mind, you try and inception your own mind through several levels to remember the missing Pokemon
Yeah.
from the list. I think it was Pinsir or something
Yes,
like
it
that.
was
Something.
Pinsir.
Isn't that the
that
plot of
invaded
Evil
you.
Within? Going back inside your memories.
Yeah,
to
to
That's how,
remember
honestly,
Pinsir,
that's how
yeah.
it felt.
Yes.
It's the big pincer bug one.
We have it. It's the worst
And it's
Pokemon
like,
in the world.
and it's like,
It's got big pincers here. It's got
It's-
a mouth
it's like-
here.
and it's like, yeah,
bites,
and it's
it bites inwards. Pinsir! Pinsir! It's called Pinsir!
Pincy.
Isn't it?
You better
It's
write
called
it down and find out.
Pinsir! 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 Yes. Ah!
Now you do one, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, well,
2 good
Two
things
is
from the
not
last
enough.
6 years.
I think
Oh,
Everything
he's
else
done.
was a write-off.
one of the real highlights for me is Blades in the Dark. I just thoroughly enjoyed that world that Luke created. I thoroughly enjoyed playing with everyone's characters. That was the first time we tried a sort of format where we had smaller groups and we were able to really bounce off each other in terms of, giving each character time to breathe and stuff. But I particularly liked the balloon race because it involved racing.
Yeah.
It was very much designed for me as a plot because it was basically Fast and Furious but in big balloons.
How about one of the earliest Outside Extra, well, relatively early Outside Extra videos where we played Mousetrap.
Oh,
Probably the
man.
first board game. In fact, it is the first board game video on any of the channels.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was a real, lol, novelty board game video.
And then it did lots and lots of views.
Yeah,
it turns out it was really
Yeah.
popular and
It was
people really
really
liked
fun.
it. So.
Just because I'd never played it as a kid, and so it was just wish fulfillment, and then it turned out people liked it. So that
It was really fun.
I think we had the most fun you can have with Mousetrap.
I think Andy's face in that was perfect. Andy got some good Andy faces in that.
I know exactly what face. Yes.
Yes.
All it would take is a simple 5 to snuff out to your life.
It's a 5!
My favourite list that you've done
Yeah.
is called... Wait, let me get the title right. I'll tell you in a moment. Hang on 1 second.
It's 6 reasons Doom Guy is secretly linked.
No,
That is a
Luke,
good
no.
one. No, can we add that?
Yeah, we can.
One where,
I think I
the one
might actually
where
have got that title wrong.
Luke introduces to the world his crackpot theory.
Tell us your
Highly
anecdotes
popular
about...
crackpot
yeah.
theory.
Oh, okay.
About. Well, go ahead.
I was having a conversation with a very prolific and successful Zelda YouTuber recently at an event, and he said to me, "Oh, do you know there's this theory actually that Link is Doom Guy from Doom?" And I was like, that was the best moment.
What was
Just
the
really-
reaction?
Sometimes when you work online, you don't really feel like you're changing the world. You know? You don't really feel like you're making an impact.
But the Zelda community noticed.
Yeah, I think the reaction was one of disappointment, like, oh, I was kind of buying into it, but now I know it's
Now I
yours.
know it's
My favourite is 8 big face bosses that are just big faces. Which, we spend a lot of time trying to think of like really, like interesting novel like approaches to video game lists.
something
Yeah.
a bit oblique.
Yeah, something
Coming at it from an angle.
different angle,
Sidelong glance at video games.
Exactly, a glance askew.
Sometimes you just got to say
Sometimes
what you
you
see.
just got to say what you see, which is big face bosses that were just big faces.
The thing that I like about that one is I'd forgotten it was 8, so there was clearly
too many
one
big faces.
we couldn't bear to not include. It's like we have to. For all the extra work it creates and all the way it makes the playlist look messy, we simply must make this 8 big face bosses.
Have we not even mentioned one of the all-time greats, which is the Disney vlog from a few
Of
years
course,
back?
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ellen edited that one. Did you edit that one?
No, Luke edited that
Oh,
one.
I did,
Master
yeah.
of vlogs.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the bit where you made it like I was in Top Gear.
Alright, so we're here in the brand new Honda Autopia car. Got an 8.5 horsepower, 270cc engine in the back, mid-mounted. Let's see how it goes. 0 to 60 in probably never. Lovely open top experience. You can really hear that engine note, that wonderful 4-stroke rumble. Sounds like we've got a sewing machine behind us. Yeah, this is where you really sort the men from the boys.
My favourite edit in that is when we were all on Thunder Mountain and Luke got put in the car behind.
Oh, yeah.
And then Luke just slows down the video slightly when it zoomed in on him looking.
It's not slowed down.
Another favourite of mine and the source of an iconic Luke Westerway quote is the show of the weekend where you're doing like Yoshette fan art. I want to say I didn't dream it. And then Andy walks in and you have to account for yourselves and your deeds.
Yes. I feel like
Yes.
I feel like that has become so like divorced from the context in which it was.
Yeah.
I'm a
Taken.
normal adult man.
Like
Yeah,
all good
yeah.
quotes, it's got a universality.
Well, I
Yeah.
was trying to remember like what. I was like, Yoshette? It was Bowsette, wasn't it?
Was it
like,
Bowsette?
there's the
So basically,
no. It was
Bowsette was the thing
yeah.
that it was.
Bowsette
so
was the
Bowsette
the
was a
internet thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I took that and was like,
Yeah.
okay, Luke, you draw the same for another character at
Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we got Yoshi. And
Yeah.
it was. I loved it because it was just me forcing Luke to draw weird fan art and then have to explain himself to Andy.
Yeah.
And I was like, wasn't me.
Oh no, Andy's here. We're doing normal things.
What on earth have you drawn?
We're doing normal things.
Show it
I'm
to
a normal adult man.
me. Show me.
It's a Yoshi.
Oh my god.
It's a Yoshi cross with a peach. It's what happens.
It's Yoshette.
Yeah. It's Yoshette. Andy, get on board.
For a little behind the scenes magic, in the studio we're in, this wall that I'm looking at now is like a normal wall, but there is a sort of square, rectangularish window in it. A window. This wall has a window.
Some sort of portal through
I
which
know what
one might
windows are.
look.
But most interior walls don't have windows, but
No.
this one does, so that people can, look in, and theoretically, I guess you could have a sound desk out there or whatever. And it just means that sometimes while we're doing show of the weekend, you will just see Andy walk past on his way hither and yon,
Yeah.
and he'll always just sort of look in. And
Disappointedly.
most of the time, it's just a sort of sideways glance a disappointed shake of the head and he'll move on. But sometimes you can just tell, oh, he's coming in.
Well, I think we need to talk about the Taurus Demon.
Oh.
The climactic first boss battle of Dark Souls, dispatched in an instant, not so much by Ellen, but by the Taurus Demon's own poor footing.
Oh my god! Whoa! Ellen, you just got unbelievably lucky! Hooray! That was bloody brilliant.
Well, now Ellen knew exactly how to position herself.
Yeah, exactly.
She studied
You can see the matrix behind.
Just imagine the live embarrassment of the Taurus Demon.
Yeah, oh no. This is my big shot.
They weren't streaming it, were they? Oh, no.
This
But
channel-
Ellen is like a practiced expert Dark Souls player.
Yeah.
No!
This is the first time she's ever played.
This is the first time I've ever been in the game.
But this YouTube channel will never make it to 1 million subscribers. Oh no! 1 million subscribers now.
Yeah, in your face, Taurus Demon.
All the Taurus demons in the demon ruins will be laughing at me.
That was awesome. And watching you get really, really good at Dark Souls was both excellent and somewhat embarrassing, given that I spent all my time talking about how great Dark Souls was, and you're now clearly, by a long shot, a much, much better Dark Souls player than
You
I
should
am.
have dedicated yourself to streaming it once a week.
Yeah, I should have mastered the blade.
Yeah.
There are no good and bad Dark Souls players.
Okay.
Except Mike, obviously.
Congratulations.
Oh, shucks.
Well done.
I'm
boy.
so proud.
So much entertainment, so many tens of hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fine videos.
Hundreds of list videos.
Yeah.
Thousands of streams, probably.
Yeah. Well, also, it's
Millions of minutes of your life wasted.
not a waste. It's fine. No, and
Gainful employment. It's
Yeah.
their time that's been wasted.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah.
Congratulations, though.
Yeah, congratulations.
And also, thanks for hiring us.
Yeah, thank
'Cause
you.
We've been able to
You're
wouldn't have been
welcome.
able to do this without.
Thank you for taking the
believing
big
in
risk of poochieing up your nice channel.
with some newbies.
With
a
these two
little
poochies.
scrappy doos.
Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Especially if you're not subscribed to Outside Xbox, because
Yeah.
because
That's always
Expressing a clear
exciting.
preference.
Yeah.
I admire that.
yeah, I
I
may not
admire
like
that.
it, but I respect that you've made a choice.
Please don't unsubscribe from
No,
Outside
don't
Xbox
unsubscribe
to
from
teach us
Outside
a lesson.
Xbox.
We don't need any
We
more
need
lessons
you.
being taught.
They might
Yeah.
catch up to us, and
Yeah, I
then we'll
know.
be in trouble.
Then we'll have to do what they say.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Thank you
Alright.
very much,
Yes.
Jane and Mike. And thank you, Andy, who is not here. but
Yeah.
is-
Thanks,
Andy.
Andy.
Who could not be here, but is
Too
nice.
furious.
and
But
we
he
do
will
like
be
him.
here for the special, super secret special thing we're going to
Heck
do
yeah.
in
Yeah.
a number of weeks or months.
Garfield.
TBC.
Garfield.
GBC.
TBC, TBC,
Yeah.
TBC.
And
To
may or may
be
not be
completely
Garfield.
Garfield.
Anyway.
We can't say that anymore, or else it will have to
Yeah,
be
that's
Garfield.
Yeah.
I think people would rather see Mario Party, wouldn't they? Let us
Probably.
know. Or
We could do a big 1 million subscribers stream. That might be fun. What do
Yep.
you
that'd be
think?
fun. Yeah, we could.
Or-
we could play. We could make everyone play games that only me and Ellen like. Could make Andy play Kingdoms of Amalur. Could make Jane play F-Zero X.
Yeah. That
Why
would
can't you
be-
make me play F-Zero?
Because you
he
like
F-Zero
it.
X, yeah,
You
whereas
have
I
to-
famously hate it.
You have
Yeah.
to play Pokemon, or one where the numbers come out. Or,
Yeah.
Okay, only for you though.
Yeah.
Just because it's you. And it's
Or
your
something
special
else.
day.
Maybe we could do a stream where most people aren't having an unpleasant time. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you, subscribers, for watching all the other videos that you have watched. It means a lot. It is. What a privilege it has been to make videos for you. Thank you, Ellen.
Oh, thank you, Luke.
Amazing
It's been an
colleague.
absolute pleasure to work with from day one, even before day one, before the channel launched. I think as soon as we met, I was like, we're going to make some cool videos, and I think
certainly
we
have.
have. Yeah,
Certainly.
I'm very pleased. It's always such fun filming Let's Plays with you and with you guys as well when we all cross over, and it's just absolutely an honour and a pleasure working